We got a FOIA, USCIS FOIA for client, and one is almost always redacted, so it's crazy that they're not giving information. But there are several pages that weren't. I would say like 10% was not redacted, and of those, we saw a bunch of DS-160s in there. So USCIS is really incorporating review of the DS-160 for previous non-immigrant visas. That's why it's so important for clients to and be aware of your clients. If they're here doing adjustment of status, change of status, you have to push in. What did you say in the DS-160? Be very familiar with the questions in the DS-160 to ask them, because whether you're doing DS-160, 260, adjustment of status, change of status, each one of them have different nuances with regard to how certain questions are asked about prior violations, about overstays, about arrest histories. They all word it differently. Some have any interactions with police, some have convictions, or they're just nuanced. So you got to read all of them. You prepare for how it is, especially DS-160, which sometimes can change depending on what country the national is from, what information they give. And every year or two, these forms change. So getting a FOIA for everything could take a long time. This one actually took around 45 days. Not too bad. It's got faster USCIS. Sometimes even faster than that. But let's be prepared. If you're doing adjustment cases, hey, client, what attitudes did you write DS-160? What work history did you write? Especially I've seen for employment-based cases where in the like the perm case or something, or the EB1, NIW, they're saying, this work history. And then they come back and they say, DS-160, you didn't list any of this work history. So what's the deal? This doesn't match. And that could be potentially misrep. Doesn't happen too often, but I've seen it happen. It does come up. So you want to be really careful and push people on this